Well, I mean, it's at least good to know that he still has one. Holy sh... Woo! I did have this video I wanted to look at because I wanted to make a YouTube video about it. I'm on my stream, so might as well damn do that.
Starting this video, I want everyone to understand two things. First of all is drawings. Japanese.
I'm sorry, but literally everyone on the internet knows what that is. But if you don't, consider yourself like a successful human being.
Personality involved in the story, also known as Shadman. Shadman was a normal guy until he decided to attend an art university in Switzerland to pursue his passion for art. However, shortly after, he was expelled when some of his artwork was discovered to be illegal, even considered a danger to society. But something more extreme was about to happen. He launched his own website, and that's when his talented artwork came to light. In 2011,
his talented artwork. That's some pretty talented artwork, bruv. That's very talented.
Something more extreme was about to happen. He did a very disgusting and unexpected thing. He released art of his own mother. As expected, he didn't stop there. Someone will tweet on November 8th, 2016, asking Shadman to draw Keemstar's daughter, who was 7 years old at the time, doing inappropriate things with Donald Trump. Shadman was...
What the fuck? When's that sad music gonna start playing and I gotta start talking about how, like, disappointed I am in humanity?
Bombed by saying that if Trump wins the election, he will deliver it. And as we know, Trump wins, and as promised, Shadman will post drawings of her in an unusual manner. As if this wasn't enough, he'll later release a drawing of her giving head to Donald Trump.
What the?
However, Shadman's vision was much worse than imagined. On January 24th, 2017, he posted a picture of Daphne Keene, referring to her as a real-life life. Shockingly,
This man needs to go outside. Well, no, he can't go outside, because when he does go outside, the stupid little, like, metal thing on his ankle is going to start beeping, and people are going to put him back in his house, so he can't really go outside, you know?
But aside from all that, a new question arises. How are Ava and Shadman linked? Well, the answer to this is another drawing of Shadman.
It's Nuki. What?
It depicts a young girl wearing a...
Bro, I think he's showing a bit too much in these.
Please be patient, I have autism cap, pointing a gun at her mouth. She has a fidget spinner as an earring and a spade tattoo on her thigh that says BBC, which we all know what it means.
Fidget spinner.
On November 18th, 2017, Ava responded to a tweet from Grande and MrBreast stating, "This is coming from a guy who owns a Shad-based drawing and has it as a centerpiece in his living room."
What?
Just some time later, they also posted the exact same drawing laid on the floor with the caption, "Bonus fidget spinners to throw some extra autism." Initially, it seems Kris was being sarcastic, but to throw some extra autism. Same drawing.
Bro, owning something like this is not autistic. It's like mentally unstable. He is that's deranged. You can't own something like this, ironically. Like you genuinely can't. It doesn't. If I was to go to my parents' house and say, "Hey mom, dad, look, I got this really cool painting. It's pretty funny, right?" I would probably lose a tooth. My parents wouldn't have that kind of shit. They'd have to teach me a lesson to not fucking be a what the fuck?
However, something messy was going on behind the scenes. In this MrBreast video, you'll notice a very familiar thing at the 9-minute.
Oh my gosh. He actually has it hung up in his fucking... Is that Chris's room?
Minutes and 30-second timestamp. From what I believe, keeping illegal art in the bedroom isn't normal at all. The shocking thing is that MrBreast...
Yeah! No, that's not normal. Well, sadly now in this day and age, it probably is normal for some sad, miserable people, but holy shit.
And Kris were roommates during that time. Yet this is nothing in comparison to the next incidents. On April 16th, 2018, Ava replied under a deleted Shadman post saying, "No Beast Boy trap, Shad? You've changed." Basically, Ava was asking Shadman to draw art of Beast Boy, as Beast Boy was shown at different ages in the show. We can't say anything for certain, but that doesn't mean the tweet wasn't strange.
Bro, fucking Beast Boy. Well, I don't even understand some of these guys. Like, some of these requests are, like, actually genuinely, like what the fuck? Like, Beast Boy? Like, Like, who fucking asked for, like, Shrek and stuff? Oh, God, Shrek's, oh, my chroma key fucking destroyed his face. Oh my gosh. Editing me, put, like, Shrek there or something. But anyway, my point was, like, fucking Beast Boy, like, he's, like, going in, well, shit, boys.
Though we definitely can't say the same about the next tweet. On January 17, 2018, a person tweeted saying, "Remember this growing up? Me too. Check it out at Shadbase," featuring a photo of the 4-year-old cartoon character Caillou with his mother. Obviously, we know Shadbase is a website with very disgusting content involving children and comic book characters, and the tweet clearly referenced that. But instead of opposing it, Kris joined in and replied, "Help, I need an adult." I don't think there's any need to explain how crazy this stuff is. But what's even crazier is Ava's next tweet. Maybelle and Dipper are 12-year-old siblings from a show called Gravity Falls.
Yeah,
On July 14th, 2017, a user tweeted comics of these characters kissing. Ava replied, "They're twins, so at this point, it's just right?"
What? No, it's not. Dude, like, me seeing that fucking picture in his room told me, already told me enough that I needed to know about this fucker. But, really? Really? Like, and then, like, all this is just, like, the cherry on top for his freaking shit sandwich of a life. And then he decided to, like, transition to female or something. And then, like, abandoning his fucking wife and his child. And, like, also, this man has a child. Like, he has a kid. Like, think of that for a second. This man that supports this kind of content has a fucking kid. Like, any logical person would be worried about that kid's life. My point is, like, if he's into this kind of content and he has a kid, like, only God knows what he would be considered doing to that poor child. And, my gosh, it's kind of ironic that he, when he, like, first transitioned, he constantly started saying, like, my kid's awesome, my kid's awesome. He put him in, like, didn't he put him in, like, fucking, like, stripper shoes or something? And everyone was, like, fucking, like, absolutely flaming him for that. Rightfully so, because that's fucking, like, that's actually fucked up. Come on, man. Bro, Jimmy didn't want nothing to do with this. I do get that, though. Like, if you have, like, a best friend since, like, your childhood, like, usually, you're gonna, like, stay friends with them for a long time, no matter what stupid shit they do, to an extent. But I think Jimmy's gonna have to, he's gonna have to do something about this. He's someone I personally really look up to, and there are a lot of, like, millions of other people look up to as well. He's gonna have to address this somehow.
I mean, it's almost unbelievable that Kris Tyson was tweeting this. This just reflects their personality and feelings. The strange part is that they delete most of their tweets later on. Anyway, Tyson's tweets will only become more shocking and unusual from now on. On June 21st, 2018, a user posted some scenes of a 14-year-old character named Violet from the movie Incredibles. Ava replied saying, "Low-key, she's cute." The fact that Violet was 14 and Ava was a grown adult makes this even worse. The surprising part is that Ava wasn't just reacting to Shadman's work. They were friends or knew each other, to say the least. On April 16th, 2019, Ava will post a clip from their live stream where they accidentally visited Shadman's website. What's even weirder is that they gave him a shout out stating, "Shout out to Shadbase for having safe for work drawings today." I accidentally put up his website on stream. However, if you still think this is a coincidence, the next incident will definitely change your mind.
We don't know what he's doing on that site.
On January 25th, 2019, Shadman posted a picture of a character called Raftalia from The Rising of the Shield Hero. There are two versions of her in the show. In one, she's 17, and in the other, she's 10. Shadman posted a 10-year...
Doesn't really change it either way. Still underage. I mean, I don't know why people would want to... Never mind.
...year-old version stating, "What is this, and why do people keep sending me this?" Ava replied underneath saying, "Please, Shad, please." I believe everyone understands what this means, as Shadman is basically an illegal artist who draws this stuff. Obviously, this is messed up, but things didn't get better.
Yeah?
On January 24th, 2020, a user named Ather replied to Ava with a photo of a... The story behind this image is that there are two versions of the image, one with the girl clothed and the other without, and the post was liked by Ava.
Yeah, of
These
course
were just
it was.
the incidents that had proofs or were recorded before they deleted everything. One of the tweets, which wasn't clear or was out of context, said, "Nothing gets my knob cranking like some."
Well, I mean, it's at least good to know that he still has one.
Now, some people may argue that these tweets are years old. I want to clarify again that I am not hating or accusing anyone. This is purely for educational purposes. It's important to understand that Ava was invited to the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, and everyone should be aware of this. The fact that Shadman wasn't just an artist, but drew literal kids is even worse. He was basically a predator. This situation has led to me thinking about one thing. What might have happened between Kris and Katie, as most of these tweets are from that period. We can't make assumptions, but who knows? This might be the reason. But yeah, we can only hope for the best and improvement. One important takeaway from this is to stay away on the internet too. It's not as safe as it looks.
Definitely. Well, that was very enlightening, I guess you could say. Was it surprising? No, not at all. It didn't surprise me.